stopping by. And as I live stream to you this afternoon, I am testing out a few new things, working on some stuff, and I needed to go live to test it. So I'm looking at a new platform to help me go live and support this new idea that I have that I will be launching here very soon. And I'm going to talk to you guys while I play around with this new platform. So forgive me if there's some pauses or some gaps in my speaking while I click around to explore this program that I am working with. While I'm doing this, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about resolutions and goals. It's 2026. We just closed January. We're into February now, halfway through the first quarter. A lot of people started the new year with a resolution, wanting to do something new, wanting to do something better, wanting to improve, wanting to accomplish those goals. And this year I did something a little bit different. I'm doing something a little bit different. So my question, I guess, really to the people that are watching is how are you doing with your resolution, your goal, which you set out to do? Are you still on track? What are you planning on doing if you've gotten off track? Are you going to get back on track? Or are we just saying, oh, screw it, we'll wait till next year and we'll start our resolution? But I decided this year, instead of picking one thing or doing a lot of things like all at once at the beginning of the year, I decided that I was going to make a bunch of small changes in my life as the year progresses. And I started January with focusing on just making good choices with my health. I really focused on water consumption. Recognize that water, while I drink water, we all should be drinking water for not, could have been better. So I decided to do that, and I decided to reduce alcohol consumption. While I didn't give it up completely in January, I didn't do the dry January thing. I did kind of a moist ish thing, but really, I think if I reflect on the entire month of January, I think I maybe had 2, 3 days where I had some cocktails or drinks, which is a lot better than what I had been doing before. And then all of those choices really set me up and prepared me for entering February, where I am now. I decided to do Whole 30. Whole 30 has been around for a while, and for those of you who don't know Whole 30, it's kind of an elimination diet where you eat only whole foods and you cut out all the processed foods, you cut out inflammatory foods, lots of foods with allergens. So you're focused to, no sugars, no wheat, no glutens, no dairy's a big one, and eating just proteins, vegetables, fruits, and focusing on resetting my body, my system, and detoxing all of those things out. So I share all that to say that I am now about 3 days into my Whole 30 journey, and I'm actually starting to feel really good, even through just these 3 days in. Um, Day one was okay. Day two yesterday was, I wouldn't say a hard day. It was just a day of me not feeling the best that I had. I started to feel some of the fatigue and the fog, but I quickly, rebounded today. I feel great. I started taking a multivitamin as well, which has helped a lot too. So it is great to be here and through this, and I look forward to sharing more about my journey as I go through this Whole 30 month here. So I spent a lot of time talking, and while I'm still talking, I'm going. Like I said, I want to practice sharing a few things. So with what I'm preparing for. So while we are streaming, I'm going to pull up one of my current listings that I have and share that with everybody here. I am a local real estate agent, as many of you do know. I help people buy and sell, lease, and invest in real estate all across the Houston area, focused mostly on Fort Bend County and the communities that are included in that. I'm going to pull up a home that I've recently listed in the area, and let me view this as a home buyer. All right, and share my screen with everyone. There we go. Great. Maybe you saw what I was doing there. Nope, here we go. Perfect. All right, so currently I have a listing in Brookshire. And when you say Brookshire to people, a lot of times they think the north side of I-10 in the Royal ISD area. But this home is actually closer to Fulshire than it is actually like downtown Brookshire area. So it is Brookshire in Fulshire. This home is a fantastic home in a fantastic community of Vanbrook. It's master planned. It is just about finished being built out. They've got a few smaller one-story homes that they are finishing in the back of the neighborhood. But this home is at the front of the neighborhood, and it is a very nice 5-bedroom, 3.5 bath home coming in at 3,663 square feet. So this home is currently listed and available for $449,900 with, like I said, 5 bedrooms, 3.5 baths. It is a big home. It has a lot of space. What I love about this home is that there are no back neighbors. So it backs up to a community fence, which is a brick wall, so you don't have to maintain that fence as well. The kitchen is very large, has lots of countertops. It has the kitchen island as well as the breakfast bar area. It has very nice upgraded wood tile floors throughout. These homes were taken just before the holidays, and that's why we're seeing some extra decorations in these photos, and we're working on getting those updated as we speak. And as you can see, it is a very open concept home. There's an office off that main entry, large dining room, and it is all around just a very well-maintained home. It was a Long Lake home, if you're familiar with that builder. And it is priced to move and ready to go. Seller's motivated, and we are available for showings. And we're going to have an open house this weekend as well. On this Sunday from 1 to 3 p.m., you can join me at this home where you can see it in person. Upstairs is a huge game room that overlooks the living room area, but it is a very large game room. This is one of the 5 bedrooms. There's 3.5 baths. An all-around fantastic home. So if you want to learn more about that house or have questions about the open house, please let me know. Like I said, I am here today live to test some stuff with this platform. So this is a link right here to my website, evanhitch.com. If you're interested in searching for some homes, you can do that there. You can also find out some information about qualifying for a home, but I'll make that a little easier for you too. Put up the link here. If you click on this link, you can get pre-qualified for a home. We can determine your purchasing power. I tell people all the time, before you even go out and look at homes, you need to make sure that you learn what your purchasing power is. You don't want to sell yourself short and be able to afford more home and compromise on this purchase. And you also don't want to be looking at homes that you can't obtain and aren't obtainable for you in the price point that you need to be in. And then for the people who are thinking about buying a home, the people who want to buy a home and don't know where to start, this is a great place to start because you need to have a plan to accomplish your goals. And the goal here, if it's to buy a home, we can help you set out that plan for you to follow to get to your results of buying a home. It's kind of like, I'll use the example of a personal trainer. If you wanted to become a bodybuilder, you would hire a trainer to help you work out, eat right, and develop a plan to get to that bodybuilder status. But if you just went to the gym and you ate right and did a lot of things, yes, you could still get there, but could you get there faster? Could you get there sooner than you would if you do it on your own? That's what you really need to do. And the best part about this right here is it doesn't cost you anything. It's a little bit of your time and a conversation. And that's what we aim to do here, is to help people get to that goal and get them into their home. A few other things that I'm kind of just toying with in this platform as I wrap up my live stream for today. And I'm really excited about what I've got going on, what I've got coming, what I'm planning when it comes to not just with real estate, with some new things that I'm going to be doing on social media and helping people achieve their homeownership goals. If you need anything, if there's anything I can do to help you, please don't hesitate to reach out. And I hope you have a great day.